G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're going to be jumping into the red zone cell stage and we're going to be looking at one of the team builds where I feel like this MVP 17 EZA is going to be the most impactful. As you can see here, got him at 79%. He's up to a 20 additional, 12 dodge, so not a bad little build there. And we're jumping in with the superheroes slash battle of wits team here. So this team doesn't really focus on MVP being a focal point, rather just sort of maximizing his capabilities as that slot 3 floater. So just straight off the bat, we'll have a quick look. Here's at 181k here. Piccolo at 380 straight off the bat. We could actually do that. Yeah, that's pretty saucy. And then we'll grab that. But yeah, MVP 17, he does need to get hit to build up him. So I'm not sure how much he'll ultimately build up throughout this video, but what I really want to showcase is just how efficient, well, how much more efficient he makes this team build. He does give a ton of defensive support. So units like Orange Piccolo that already have a lot of defense, or on the other rotation we've got the physical transforming Piccolo. He's going to make them look even more phenomenal. Yeah, he's going to make defensive units look even better. So for a team like this, that's definitely going to be the case, especially when we get him on rotation with the friend Orange Piccolo. So hopefully he is able to super, and we can see what type of... Well, he is definitely going to be supering. We didn't do anywhere near as much damage to this cell as I thought we were going to, which is good. The longer we drag this stage out, the better. So 5.7 mil here. He's not an offensive unit, so we're not expecting anything crazy, but we'll definitely take that. And there's his first hit. So what we're going to do is probably get away with that. That'll give us that little bit of heal, not that we really need it. Into that and that. We're getting obviously hit in that first slot, so Piccolo is going to give the 2 key to everyone. This is the Rainbow Friend. So when we do get this guy on rotation next time round with the... oh no, disaster. We did actually stun him with the MVP 17. He's the one that'll really have some nice looking numbers there. So there's one. We get the double. This Piccolo's definitely going to be impacted here because as a stacking unit he's going to build up. Dang, and we did get the perfect first turn with him. That triple stack is pretty huge. And then the STR Piccolo will finish us off and we'll get to start afresh on the next phase. I don't run this red zone stage all too often, so I'm actually not 100% sure of typings. So we go to text, so I guess we can go like that, which is going to give everyone key. We grab those and we grab... Yeah, we'll just do that. I was going to try to set up those into key spheres, but we won't worry about that. Eventually we will have an STR Piccolo rotation with this Orange Piccolo and then the physical Piccolo with the other Orange Piccolo, and we'll sort of roll from there. That's going to leave this Super Saiyan Goku, the Gamma 1 and the MVP 17 floating. So we're going to have 3 really good defensive support type units. Oh, I thought we were getting an additional super, not getting super. This will probably hurt a bit. We do have Gamma 1 on rotation with a bit of extra support. 194k. We can definitely heal that back, that's for sure. So what we're going to be looking at this next rotation is the defensive numbers for both the Piccolos with MVP 17 on rotation. This works out pretty well actually because we've got all these attacks in the back end hitting the active skill. We got the 720k for you, 540 for you, and 200k for G's Louise. Yeah, we're going to be able to get some outrageous defensive numbers here. Grab that. That super attack in the middle is going to do absolutely nothing to us. We get that hit off. Oh, it is still only... Oh, I thought we were close enough to get the 18 key there. But you can already see the impact that we're having here. I think it's like 70% defensive support, which is absolutely insane amount. And if you are under that 70% HP threshold, you do get a bit of extra oomph for the MVP 17 himself. So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually fall below that threshold. There we got the stun and a nice little 4.7. Stun's actually not that great because we would love to build up the MVP 17 pretty early on. There's his additional, as I did show earlier in the video. He does actually have 20 additional, so 40% chance you will actually get that off pretty regularly, I'd say. So what we can do is, yeah, this will be very tactical. If we go like that into, dang, I want it to go the other way. This is where you should be able to choose your path. I should be able to take that left hand key sphere because now I'm unable to, and it means those STR key spheres didn't drop. That's probably one of the mechanics I feel like they really need to bring into the game. You should be able to change a setting where you have to, like where you are able to do all of your own key arrangement, paths, whatever you want to call it. Because yeah, that's annoying because we would have been able to get off the 24 key for this Super Saiyan Goku, and once he does get all of those super attacks off, you are able to get his active skill off, which does give you another scouter as well. But anyways, that is what it is. We'll grab all of those. We are very much building up this Dokkan attack as well. 565, so you can see we're at 720 last turn. So Gamma 1 is a defensive support in itself. So but it just shows you that there's levels to this defensive support game. 8.2. So this guy doesn't have his guard anymore either, so that'll be something worth keeping in mind in the future stages. Hopefully we can get a triple super return with this Piccolo again. Would love to transform him into Kami Fused or whatever you want to call it. Gets that huge damage reduction, so you could throw him in slot 1 if you didn't want to risk Piccolo. Or risk Orange Piccolo, come on. Didn't quite get the job done. So just here, what are we up to? 650 for you, 190, yeah. We'll grab that, into that, into that. This is where we actually need to get hit, is what I'm trying to say. To get these units built up fully is going to be able to show where you actually are, like the real impact that MVP is 17 is having on this one. So literally must have just survived with like 1 HP. And then bang, SDR Piccolo finishes off the job. So we're going to want to throw you in there. I can probably get away with doing that, and then that's still only just going to get us to 20 key. And we do actually get our Dokkan attack off that. So this might do a lot of damage. Let's see. I may as well do this. So if we do a ton of damage here, I think there is another 2 phases. So hopefully the tech Piccolos can get fully built up in this spam, and then we'll be able to show off just how much extra oomph the MVP 17 does give them defensively. So bang, there's an 18 million crit. Pretty insane. The super's going to do nothing. Does lower our defense though. So there's that friend Piccolo fully built up, which is good. Then we've got physical Piccolo pump coming in and pumping out. Come on, give us 1 additional super. Dang. So we had that really good first turn, and then we haven't had a look at getting an additional super with the physical EZA Piccolo yet. But that's cool. We can live with that, I guess. Get you an extra super. He's slowly getting built up. A ton of attacks in that first slot, which is good. So that means the my Piccolo will be 100 million% built up by the end of this. There's the first one. Oh, there you go. So we only needed 1 hit to be fully built up anyways. So we know that this is going to do very little damage, as you just got to see. And we're sitting at a 12.4 million attack stat there for a 69% Piccolo. Yeah, what more can you say about that? Piccolo is absolutely busted. The only thing is that we're not going to quite finish Cell here, I don't think. No, we're definitely not, because my Gamma 1 is only 55%. So one more turn in this phase. Actually works out well because we get a couple of extra hits in on Gamma 1. And here's where you'll be able to see, just, what's that, 674, 5. Yeah, well, it's not bad. Not bad, but I guess we're used to seeing the last couple of terms have been, yeah, I don't know. I think he's definitely very impactful on this team, but for some reason I thought Orange Piccolo's numbers were going to be a little bit higher than that. But there you go, bang, big crit. And we continue on, second last phase here. What we'll do is grab that with you. Now I think we can do that. That should drop down. That'll be 5 plus 2. Perfect. Let's see what this does, because we did get our defense lowered. Bang, 156k, comes out with 12.4. Maybe that's why the defensive numbers were a bit lower, actually, because both of the tech cells did get supered and have their defense lowered. I think that is the explanation there, and that's what I'm going to roll with, I think. So STR Piccolo, he's obviously going to cook here. Bang, bang, 4.49 with the crit. And then the Super Saiyan Goku in the back end, because we did get to that full 24 key. He's going to be able to get off that additional super for us. Bang. If mine's only got the 55% in the hidden potential, but I did get him up to about 10 additional from skill orbs. Didn't pop off. That's alright. So we'll grab that. Pretty much get a full heal here with you. And that with you. Dang. Yeah, this team is the tough to kill team. So 7.9. I think with a crit this could probably be done. Yeah, cool. And we go on to the final phase of Cell. So the only thing here is we've got type disadvantage, which is a bit risky. But we're going to roll the dice, see how we go. We might get dodges here. We're only sitting at 199k HP. Orange Piccolo, though, is at 861k. Obviously, a pretty insane number, considering his 69% and had his defense lowered just before. Pumping out a nice. He's pretty consistent around that 12.5 million attack stat. We do get a little bit of attack support from the STR Piccolo in slot 2. But MVP 17 is solely a defensive support unit, so you could definitely push up those numbers a little higher for the Orange Piccolo if you wanted to. So where is Cell going to super? Is it going to be MVP 17 in the back end here? Which would definitely not be ideal. He gets an additional. Hey, there's the dodge. So there's the 12 dodge that I did build him up with there. We know we're getting super attacked in the front end. What we might do is that you're going to have a ton of damage reduction. You're sitting at fire. This is probably not the right play, but it's the play I'm going to make. So we'll grab that, into that. I'm going to see how we cope with this here. So, perfect Cell. Definitely should have just kept Piccolo, but the Tech Piccolo. 220, type disadvantage. And we did not. We had literally only got the one turn of multiple super attack stacks with the physical Piccolo. So, realistically, given what we'll probably heal up next turn with same type key spheres, 220k against a really tough boss is definitely not bad. And then we're coming out and pumping out 3 between we've done like 21 to 24 million worth of damage there, tanking double digits on those normals. Orange Piccolo. The other thing with this is it did let us get legendary power active for Orange Piccolo, so he does get a little extra bumper in his attack there. Bang. Then you get the extra T key for Goku there. I reckon Goku next turn would have been pretty close to being able to get off his active skill, but as it usually is when you are running this Goku, you don't quite get there. Hey, we did get an additional super though. Need just a piece of content that is just a little bit longer, and you'll be probably be able to make use of that. Here we'll grab all of those into that, and it'll probably be one last rotation after this one, because we would need to get big old crits here to get the finish. And I'm pretty sure my Orange Piccolo, I did build him sort of leaning towards more additional, I think. I understand that a lot of people would go full crit with him because they do want to maximize his giant form. But I think just where he's getting off those additional supers, just going to give him a bit more versatility. You get that stun in SBR. He gets the extra defensive raise, and he is really good defensively already. Dang, the double super, double crit from STR Piccolo. He's going hard in the paint. Yeah, geez, so we're definitely getting a finish next rotation. Sometimes it can be harder with these red zone stages. Like the HP can just seem to go on forever. We actually didn't get super that turn. So one final look, 674, 611. Yeah, easy. We've made mincemeat of this stage, really. We've had no trouble. MVP 17 didn't get us cooked whatsoever. Super attack was at the back end here, but poor old Cell isn't going to live long enough to be able to crack in there. So it just shows you can definitely run this guy in difficult content. You don't have to protect him. Just utilizing him as that slot 3 floater is really, really effective. So let me know your thoughts on the team build, guys. I definitely think that this is one of the more powerful ones that you're going to be able to utilize with this MVP 17, especially because we don't have the STR Blue Kaioken Goku EZA, so we can't really run that Universal Survival reps of 7 team at the moment anyway. So let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.